of saying these words to you. Vancouver. Welcome to the Eras Tour!
Here is your highlights for the Eras Tour Vancouver Night 1 plus surprise songs. Stay tuned.
This is a little known fact. Not many people know this. It hasn't been talked about very much. But let me give you some information that you probably don't already know. Vancouver is actually the very last city that we will play on the Eras Tour. Did you know that? Exhausting, you know, like we're never getting back together. Not ever. I love you so much. Oh, my face hurts from grinning. I love you so, so much. Thank you for that moment. You guys could... For context, I've never played more shows on a tour or toured longer than I have with the Eras Tour. And there are so many reasons for that. You know, it's like nobody's backstage saying, hey kid, you gotta do more shows. Like, I decided to make this tour the longest tour I've ever done because you have made this feel like so much more than a concert tour. In so many ways. Like, I've been going on tour since I was 15 years old, and this has felt different in every single way. It's felt like this escape to a planet where nothing but joy and passion and togetherness and camaraderie exists every night for me looking out to these crowds. And it's also a chance to get to relive some of my favorite memories from the tours we've done in the past, as well as we've added so many new memories to it. I'm just a little bit curious, is there anyone here in the crowd tonight who has seen me in concert before? Alright, we got a lot of old pals in the house tonight. Thank you so much for coming back. It's great to see you again.
Planet.
And there are no wrong answers here. Is there anyone here tonight who has never seen me in concert until tonight?
So many more.
Okay, that's so many new friends. That is incredible. Thank you so much for coming. It's amazing to get to do this because with this show, I think one of the reasons why it's been so much fun is because if you have been to see us in concert before, there are moments of this show that kind of feel like a little walk down memory lane of things that we have experienced together in the past, with lots of new memories added in. But if this is your first concert of mine, and you see the Eras Tour, like...
Breaking news, something is happening. Look at these cameras, and look at this crane camera back here. Remember that thing from LA? I made a lot of videos about the cinema cameras that they were using for the Eras Tour film. Here's some close-up. So here on the left, that is a normal camera that they use for the show. And then this one, that looks like another cinema camera, probably a Sony Venice. We'll take a closer look, but look at this. This is another cinema camera on a crane. We all know that this is not part of the typical audio-visual setup. They are literally doubling up the cameras for every single angle. The typical camera and then a secondary one for whatever they're filming. See, we even have people looking at camera feeds. This is not normal. Look at these operators here. Look at all the new AV that's going on. Look at that thing, man. So just like LA, they have these microphones all over the stadium. Wow, look at this other microphone here. Or maybe that's a transmitter. Look at this, more AV equipment. See all these carts here, these aren't usually here. They must be recording over there. See that tower camera there? This is not usually here. All right, in LA, I'm pretty sure we did not have this style camera set up again. This is different. Again, we know that this is definitely not part of the typical cameras used for the AV of the Eras Tour, because we can tell that's a Sony Venice camera on this setup. Obviously, they can use the same lens, but that camera body is much, much more high quality. We're gonna get that 4K crispy image quality. Right next to B8, this is the crane setup over here. Here's the angle of where that camera is stationed. This is the POV from behind. It's right in front of the speaker tower. And then, again, let us admire that beautiful flying camera, the Skycam thingy. Jeez. Wonder if they're gonna take any screenshots from there or frame grabs and put them in a Eras Tour Deluxe Edition book. If you know, you know.
Vancouver, welcome to the acoustic section. So the acoustic section is a tradition that I started on the Eras Tour in an effort to try to challenge myself to play as many songs from different albums or eras as possible. So the acoustic sets, they're never the same. I never do the same thing twice. Every single night is completely unique. So I do something on guitar, then I go do something on piano. And I try to like guess what you might want to hear. So it's really, it's kind of the thing that I like get kind of nervous about every single night. I get excited about it, but it's a challenge to see like, are they gonna like it?
What is this? I can hear it.
I think about this all week, so I have to see how I do tonight with the picks.
Oh my god, Vancouver night one was a dream. Like, I really had fun. And tell me why, while I was streaming, someone was saying, oh my god, I think Post Malone is at the Eras Tour. And then everyone just got in their feelings and just got so excited. And at the end of the day, no post. But anyways, it was a great show. Shout out to Taylor for showing up and giving us an amazing show as usual. I'm sorry that my live broadcast got cancelled for the second night. I'm gonna make sure that I fix it, and there's not gonna be any interruptions, I promise. Okay, but thank you for joining me on live. Thank you for chilling out with me for a while. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, because I'm gonna be keeping you all up to date with everything that happened today, and that happened today on the Eras Tour and tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.